if we knew we were going to do it.
This is what has always offended me about this. For 11 years, this country, through 2 presidents, used every resource to hunt down that killer. Hundreds and hundreds of our military, hundreds and hundreds of our most lethal military and intelligence people over the course of 11 years and 2 administrations hunted down this killer. The credit for the death of Osama bin Laden goes to all of them. All of them. I wish there was more grace in politics. I wish President Obama could say, doggone it, an 11-year hunt, we got it. Thank God George W. Bush, thank God to me, thank God for the heads of all of our military units over the course of this, thank God to the head of our CIA in the different administrations. This was you talk about a team effort, and I wish President Obama had been more generous in who really killed Osama bin Laden. And let's be honest, the men and women who really went after and killed Osama bin Laden were those brave SEALs who did what they did. Yes, ma'am. Yes. Yeah, look, again. Give Bill Clinton credit. Bill Clinton in the mid-90s signed welfare reform, a Republican idea that basically said, no more, the days of a blank check are over. Because remember, that's not fair. Remember, for years we incentivized mothers on welfare not to get married. For years we incentivized people on welfare not to work. So finally, Republicans pushed, and enough Democrats went along, and Clinton signed it mid-90s. You want the welfare check? You got to work. You got to train, and then you got to work. And a huge success. Diminish the welfare rolls. By the way, we consider that a big success. Less Americans on welfare rolls. We consider that a success. Obama and the Democrats don't believe that's a success. The bigger the welfare rolls, that's the better we're doing. The more people on food stamps, that's the good we're doing. We look at it the exact opposite. So yes, Florida and states are experimenting, as they should, with other requirements for welfare. And actually the federal government is going after certain states for putting on too many requirements on those people who receive welfare. But that's not surprising. Our federal government's suing states for doing a lot of things, right? They sued the state of Arizona for trying to defend its borders. They've sued the state of South Carolina and Pennsylvania for having the nerve to require a photo ID to vote. We live in an upside-down world. Yes, sir.
As a small business,
Louder.
as a small business, I spent 8 hours with my accountant discovering that the IRS is now coming out with new tax codes.
Stop! Stop for a minute. And then you're going to continue. Think about this. As a small business owner, he spent 8 hours this week with his accountant. Tell me what that does to help him grow his business or hire people. This is what your government is doing to the people in this country that make this country go. That's wrong. Continue.
Yes, who pays?
That was before I had the show.
Who pays?
We do.
Prices are going up, inflation is going up. And small businessman, just a small contractor who's trying to go out and do the right thing for clients, is getting hammered and taxed with regulations. My unemployment, and yet I have a perfect stellar record. My credit rating is over 800, and I'm getting active. And I am really concerned about what happens when I close my doors. When I have to close my doors. When I started my business on a credit card, zero money. I'm really concerned about where we're going with government taking care of everybody, small business trying to feed the government. Where is the government getting money from?
If we make it more expensive for him to do business and sell his products, who pays for that? We do. Because what he makes and sells is going to be more expensive. Or he's going to let people go. This isn't rocket science, guys. Why do businesses leave Illinois? Is it because we've made it so easy for them to do business here? No. We've made it very expensive for them to do business here. God bless you.
Oh, no.
We've made it too expensive. We are killing the men and women in this country who make this country go. Entrepreneurial activity, i.e. people starting businesses, is at a 40-year low. You can't start a business today. We've made it too hard. Government's made it too hard. It takes longer now in America to bring a drug to market than it does in Europe. You kidding me? This, the most innovative nation God ever created? But now we so regulate companies that it takes longer to bring a drug to market here? Shame on us. Smile with me. None of this is surprising. This is what President Obama and today's Democratic Party believes in. It's what Timmy Duffy believes in. That thing way over there in the corner called government, man, it can do everything. It'll take care of everything. It'll create jobs if we just let it. Baloney. Another one?
I want to ask you, what you think your chances in Illinois for you and for the rest of the Republicans to get elected?
Here's the problem in Illinois, politically. One man runs the state, Mike Madigan. He's a tyrant. I'll say it again, he's a tyrant. No man should have that much power. Combine that with the fact that the Illinois Republican Party for too long has been a joke. And for too long, the Illinois Republican Party hasn't stood for anything. There's been no opposition in Illinois. So if you want to turn around Illinois, you got to get rid of Michael Madigan. If you want to get rid of Michael Madigan, the Republican Party actually needs to stand for something. It needs to stand for small businesses. It needs to stand for low taxes and limited government and doing something about all these pensions. It's got to have some courage and have ideas.
I'm thinking about leaving Illinois just because of that reason.
You're not alone. Every 9 minutes, somebody leaves Illinois. Every 9 minutes, somebody leaves Illinois. That's sad.
Can I tell people real quick story?
Yes.
30 seconds.
30-second story.
I shut down a business in 2010. Wanted to retire, and the marketplace was not very good. I had laid off my employees before I closed the business.
Hello, Dee. Good, Eddie. How are you?
My CPA told me that I owed $48 on that workers' comp pay. $48. I had a CPA. I used to work with the IRS doing my book. It took 2.5 years to get $48 correction. I was correct, the CPA was correct, the state of Illinois was wrong. For $48, they threatened to attach my house, put a lien on my home, and collect my assets. For $48, 2.5 years, I had a CPA working for my business. That's what's going on in this state. That's why small business is struggling. That's why people are getting tired. There's no money being made. No money for people.
That's why they're leaving. That's why they're leaving. All right, men. I don't want to hear from men right now. Women. Let me ask you a question. What are your biggest concerns? What are the biggest problems right now in the country? Tell me. Women.
future of our children.
Future of our children. What else? Women, ladies.
Increasing grocery prices.
Huh?
Increasing grocery prices.
Increasing grocery prices. What else? Ladies, what are the big, if I took a poll of women in the 8th district, what would they tell me are the biggest problems in the country right now? Spending, wasteful spending, government spending. What else? Gas prices. No, just tell me what you think are the biggest problems.
I think the new health care bill.
Healthcare, gas prices, spending, huh? Taxes. Give me one more.
Government debt.
Government debt. Okay. So here's what slays me about the Democrats. Democrats say Republicans have a war on women. A war on women. Here's how poorly Democrats view women. Here's how demeaning Democrats are toward women. Our country's house right now is burning down, right? We're broke. We're going to leave to our kids and the grandkids a country they'll never forgive us for. We're out of work. We're losing our homes. We're struggling to buy sneakers for our kids to go to school. So women, just like men, understand that the biggest problems in this country right now are the economy, jobs, and our debt. But for some reason, Democrats think that if I mention abortion or contraceptives, Democrats think that women, only women, will forget all about jobs in the economy. If I just mention contraceptives, only women will forget that their husband's unemployed. If I mention abortion, only women, Democrats think, will forget that their sisters having trouble keeping their home afloat. They think so poorly of women that they think they can talk about abortion and contraceptives, and women will forget that our house is on fire. I find that to be despicable. Just despicable. I don't know. I think women are smarter than men. And so I think women know very acutely what's going on in the country right now. And I think they're scared to death with the state of the economy and jobs and debt and health care. And I don't know about you ladies, but it angers me as a guy that with our country's house burning down right now, if you listen to their convention, all you saw was female speaker after female speaker saying, don't take away my contraceptives, and talking about abortion. I find that to be so demeaning, women and men. But that's how they view women. It's how they view seniors. They don't think seniors are going to do what's right. They think, oh, I can scare seniors. If I just say those mean Republicans want to take away your Medicare, seniors don't care that it won't be around for their kids and their grandkids. Baloney. Seniors care about that. And you know what, Democrats? Women care about the state of this economy every bit as much as men do. In fact, more. Women make about 70 to 80% of the healthcare decisions in this country. They care about Obamacare and the quality of care their kids are going to get every bit as much as men do. But no, the Democrats throw Sandra Fluke at us, a 32-year-old privileged, pampered law student who says, don't make me pay for my contraceptives. And all women got to do is look at that Democrats thing, and they'll forget about the fact that their husband's unemployed and their sister's losing her house. Shame on Democrats. Shame on them. Okay, there's my rant.
I think the war on women comes from the Democrats by having Bill Clinton speak at the convention.
I'll leave that one alone. What else, guys? Anything else? Wait a minute. Is that right? You had to show a photo ID to get into the convention?
Yep.
Interesting.
That must have disenfranchised a lot of people. What? Wow.
And yet,
Wow. What else, guys? Anything else? Yes, sir. Stand up.
What the latest is
Fast and furious.
cartels that are literally right here in our backyard. Sinaloa cartel. And the banking is going on.